Hi guys, today I would like to introduce you to my favorite lens for street photography, the Canon EF-S 24mm f2.8. So it's not a full review, plenty of videos out there, but I've been shooting with this lens for 2 years now, and I would like to let you know why I like it so much and show you also some of my favorite shots. Let's begin. So I chose the Canon 24mm 2.8 for 3 reasons. The size, the price, and the focal length. So it's an EF-S lens, it means that you need to multiply by 1.6. So 24mm is in fact 38mm. So why 24mm? Well, for me, for street photography, is perfect. 18mm is a bit too wide. You're not going to be able to see faces and the expressions so well. And 50mm is actually a bit too close. It means that you will focus on the expression, but you will miss the surrounding and you won't see the street really well. But don't get me wrong, you can take plenty of great street photography with a 50mm or also a telelens. I've been in a situation where 28mm would have been a bit too tight. So if you want to take pictures in a bus or in a tram, 24mm hits the spot. And for street photography, size doesn't matter. It's actually the opposite. You're not going to be shooting with a tripod, you're going to be walking all day long with your camera, so especially if you use a fat DSLR like me, you want a lens that weighs nothing. And this lens weighs 125 grams. It's actually I think it is the lightest lens from its category. So try it. Your arms will thank you at the end of the day. So I took this lens to the street of Sydney, Singapore, Hong Kong, London, and each time I was amazed with the result. It's a delight to walk around the city with this lightweight lens, and it's so small I always carry it in my bag with me. This is the only lens I never leave behind unless I go hiking. And I also chose this lens because it costs $199. Perfect if you're on a budget. Canon has a lot of other lenses around the focal length, but they are way more expensive. The main difference between these lenses, apart from build quality and the sharpness, is the aperture. And you don't really need a fast aperture for street photography. Most of my shots are around 6.3. When you do wildlife or portraits, you want some bokeh. You want this creamy background so people and animals pop in your shots. But with street photography, you want to show how humans interact with their environment. You want to show them in the city. And if you wonder why 6.3, it is the sweet spot for this lens to shoot at 100 ISO, 200 of a second. And these are the settings I usually use for street photography. The lens is also very sharp at 6.3. Look at the details in this shot I took in Hong Kong. It's insane for a $200 lens. So it's cheap, it's light, it's sharp, but a few things you have to keep in mind before buying this lens. First of all, if you like to focus manually, the focus ring is tiny. It takes a lot of time to get used to it. And actually, I never really got used to it. I keep putting my fingers on the lens. Also, it's not a great lens for video. It has no image stabilization, and although it's supposed to be STM, it's not silent at all. This is why I'm using my kit lens for all my videos. The shotgun mic picks up the sound of the STM lens. Well, I hope you enjoyed this video. I think for $200 it's definitely a great lens for street photography and every type of photography. You will enjoy the weight, you will enjoy the focal length and the design. I'm going to Japan and Indonesia next year, and I'll be sure to bring my little pancake lens with me. Thumbs up if you liked the video, don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you very soon. Goodbye. So why 24mm? Well, why 24mm? Why 24mm? Well, why 24mm? Well, for me, 24mm is perfect.